Okay, hello everyone. Thank you for having me in this Deception conference. And my name is Jillian. I'm a master student from Hangzhou Normal University in China. And my project is about deception involve more cognitive controls. This is a meta-analysis of ERP studies. So let me start with the background information of our work. Maybe one day you look at your child's face couched with chocolate and you ask him, "Did you eat the chocolate, baby?" And your child will say, "No, I didn't, mommy." At this time, what happened in the child's brain when he denying to have eaten the chocolate? This question on the neurocognitive mechanisms underlying deceptions have attracted researchers from multiple disciplines. In a number of psychological theories, such as cognitive law theories and activation, decision, construction, action theory, consider that deception have more challenges than truth theories. When people make a deceptive response, they need to inhibit their truthful response and make a deliberate false response. That make deception requires more cognitive controls than telling the truth. And many researchers have also used ERP to verify these theories, and we found that the most of ERP studies have focused on two components about cognitive controls, like N2s and the median frontal negativity MFN. And the N2 is a negative component occurs between 250 and 350 milliseconds after the stimulate onset, and the MFN is occurs after a behavior response in 70 milliseconds, and they are both associated with cognitive control. And however, the finding about N2 is inconsistent. Some studies found that deception involved more negative N2 than truth theory, but several other studies have shown that there is no significant difference for N2 between deceptions and truth theory. So our first question in this work is about that deception involve more negative N2 and MFN than truth theory. And the most important moderator we focus on is the paradigms. According to the study we divide them into three types: concealed information task, instructed deception task, and the spontaneous deception task. First, in the concealed information task, people are instructed to conceal items they are familiar with. And second, in the ID task, like differentiations of deception tasks, people are instructed to lie when the accused is air, or tell the truth when the accused is T. Secondly, it what we call is spontaneous deception task. People freely decide to deceive or be truthful, but usually deception will win a higher monetary gains. So our second question is whether the deception paradigm may moderate the N2 and MFN amplitude during the deception versus truth theory. So this is all about the background information of our study. Therefore, we did two meta-analyses to dig it out the answer of this question. Here's what we have done. Especially done. Firstly, we search in Web of Science, PubMed, PsychoInfo using these follow keywords. And after 2 rounds of screening, this study includes 25 published papers and 9 unpublished papers, totaling 42 effect sites. And we called for each study about their numbers of participants, deception paradigm, type of ERP component, and the stimulate type, and their publication status. And the effect size using our meta-analysis is R, and all effects are well transformed to R using online calculators. And in addition, other study who did not report the effects I will calculate it by formula. And our meta-analysis was conducted using the metaphor package in R. Here's what we got. The result of all overall mean effect size of N2 and MFN shows that deception involve more active N2 and MFN than truth theory. And here is the following plot of the effect size for all studying our two meta. Yes, you can see for the N2, the findings are inconsistent, and for the MFNs, because its evidence is limited and it only includes the 7 studies, and we did not do a follow-up moderator analysis about it. But most studies show that deception will evoke more negative N2 and MFN. And the moderator analysis shows that deception paradigm does not significantly moderate the effects of the N2. And about the stimulate type, while the effects of deceptions on the N2 seem larger for pictures than for words, but the difference of it did not reach significantly. And for publication statutes, it also has not significantly moderates the effect of the N2. And our ego regression has also found that the final plot was symmetrical. And this result support that the deception involved great cognitive control than truth theory. And it supports the cognitive control series of deceptions, and it should be noted that the current result, especially for the MFN, requires more attention because it has very small numbers of studies. And based on this result, we put forward some proposals for future research. The first one is the deception requires more cognitive controls or other process during deception requires more cognitive controls. Another one is whether the truth or deception requires more cognitive controls may differs per individuals. For example, in Spurs studies at 2020 found individuals who lie frequently requires more cognitive controls to make truthful decisions, while individuals who lie rarely requires more cognitive control to make a deceptive decision. And the result to the second question show that deception paradigm not moderate the N2 and MFN amplitude during deception versus truth theory, and there are 2 reasons about it. Firstly, we only include small numbers of studies with the spontaneous deception paradigm, and secondly, these 3 paradigms is very different in several aspects about their space, their spontaneous or instructed. So we beg better studies that can isolate these factors and figure the way that they affect the ERP signatures of deception out. Yes, this is what I would like to share for today. Thanks for your support for this study, and we also very thanks the researcher who provide the unpublished data for us. Okay, if you have some question, you also can mail me.